Alright, Bachelor fans, welcome back to the first video cast of 2012.
I don't think we've done this since last summer.
Has it been that long?
Yeah, because we had all of fall off.
Oh, wow. Well, we're back!
We're back!
Oh my god.
Happy Bachelor Ben season!
Yeah.
Before we get into Ben, let's talk about what we've been doing lately.
Watching The Bachelor.
Yeah, that's about it. It's too cold to go outside and do anything else. They actually time it perfectly because by the time January comes around, I think Monday Night Football's over, right?
This is, well, yeah, basically.
I've often wondered why we never have a conflict between football and Bachelor on Monday nights, but I think that's because they time it that way. Anyway, this season, I'm liking Ben, although I'm thinking, excuse me, the Triscuits have gotten to me.
Not just Triscuits, but rosemary and olive oil.
There are some really good recipes on the back of this that I'm like staring at because we haven't had dinner yet and it's like 7:15. Anyway, so Ben this season, I liked him a lot. I mean, I thought he was very articulate. I thought he was down to earth. Good Bachelor. You know, I was ready for the new season to come out and like have it be successful. I don't know. His choice in women is a little questionable, particularly Courtney. I don't know. I think we need to spend some time talking about Courtney.
I don't know if it's his choice of women that's questionable. I think it's ABC's choice of women, which is questionable.
You think that they're telling him that he has to keep Courtney?
Well, I'm just saying in general, I think, and maybe this is like beating a dead horse, but like there's, just to start the season off, there's like 4 or 5 legitimate girls that are for him, and there's like 15 nut jobs. So, you know,
yeah.
It just really kind of dwindles down any potential for him to really come away with a winner. But, alright, getting to Courtney, do I think the producers want to keep Courtney around? Yes, probably. It's not the first time. What was it, a couple seasons ago, there was an actor from New York, that guy who was on Bachelor Pad who ended up with Michelle Money. What's his name? You don't know his name?
I'm doing Courtney.
Nobody to live. What about the girl at the concert who was like watching them in like Deer Valley? Who was
the
like,
blonde girl? That was great. Are we far apart from each other?
No, there's a crack. This is like we have called this the crack of death on our couch. No, I'm in it.
Oh,
this is
well,
a big...
move over.
Well, I can't. There's a box of Triscuits in the way, and you kind of have rosemary or olive oil, garlic breath.
Do you like my rosemary and oil garlic breath?
I do. Okay. Dinner.
Anyway, today on the Ellen DeGeneres show, I didn't see the clip. I think somebody posted it on the blog, a YouTube clip of Ben's appearance on the show today. Ellen was really giving it to him. She's a big fan of the show, and she was saying, like, she's so upset because she doesn't understand how Courtney played Ben, and she thinks that when Courtney had her one-on-one time with Ben on the group date, she completely manipulated him into giving her the rose on the group date. And I agree with her. I mean, I don't even know if she likes Ben, but she played the whole, like, I don't know how I feel, like, I don't know. And then he, like, runs off and goes and gets the rose, and next thing you know, Courtney has a rose, and then, you know, she's all to the side camera, winning, you know, oh.
Right, but without Courtney, what would you be talking about? What would anyone be talking about?
That's a good question.
Like,
well, you might be talking about Monica and Blakely, but that seems to have fizzled.
Yeah, Blakely kind of maybe wanted to be, like, kind of, maybe, like, the, I don't know, like, kind of the hot one that pisses everyone off.
You think she's hot?
I don't know. I'm saying she's second fiddle to Courtney. She realizes until Courtney's gone, she has no place to be the vixen.
I don't understand this whole, like, Courtney being friends with the other Casey and saying that they're, like, best friends in the house. How do you have a best friend in the house?
How does any contestant go on this show and not have the mindset of, I'm going to be cordial, I'll be friendly, but when the poop hits the fan, like, I'm here for Ben, and I can't let friendships get in the way.
And, you know, we're seeing a 2-hour cut of, like, what is a 1-week-long filming. So if you're not going on a date, or you're on a group date, and that lasts, like, 1 day, and the rest of the week you're just sitting around the house, like, what else are you supposed to do?
No, that's why I'm saying, like, you know, be nice, you know, make friends, but some of these people aren't able to detach with the idea that, you know, eventually you're going to hate this person who's your best friend.
Oh, I think you have an eyelash that's about to go into your eye, but I have garlic rosemary.
Oh, yeah, I'll just leave it.
Wait, I'll use this one. I didn't really use it. Oh, I got it.
Oh, nice. Wish that the season was over.
Oh, well, you know.
Well, let's turn our attention to who are the ones that you think are good for Ben.
Okay, so who's left? We have Horse Girl, Lindsay.
Oh, Horse Girl. Okay.
And I don't know about her. She seems sweet. You know, I could do this. That's. You know,
what is that?
She has the bangs in her eyes constantly that are like always like brushing up against her face, and you know she's always like whenever Ben is in, she like lights up like a firefly, and you know, but like that whole when she broke in on Courtney's one-on-one time, that was like I felt awkward for her, you know, like I felt like Ben didn't even want her there.
Well, it's going to be really awkward when the girls all watch them go skinny dipping.
Yeah, do you think they actually see it or they just hear about it after?
Well, I don't know, maybe tricky editing, but it seemed like all the girls huddle by some window and they're like, "Oh my God, are they doing that?" Or,
yeah,
you know,
well, that's bad news. And I think if you're a contestant and you're watching the guy that you think you're going to marry or that you have hopes of marrying, and you watch him get naked with another girl,
right?
Why would you ever stick around?
Right. Well, just like, you know, like Casey. Casey B, is that it?
Yeah.
Casey B, like, you know, he gave her that reassurance. You know, granted, she had the classic first great date, which is doomsday for her.
Yeah.
But he brought her into that hotel room, like gave her the reinsurance, and said, you know, it's going to be really hard for, you know, this is going to be, you're really tough. Or what did he say? He's like, you're a tough one.
He's like, I'm in trouble with you.
I'm in trouble with you. Yeah. So he gave her that whole speech. She's trouble. But yeah, then he goes and gives, you know, Courtney the rose when Casey probably thought she was going to get it, and furthermore, she's going to, you know, catch wind of this whole skinny dipping episode.
Oh, you have another eyelash here.
It's good. I'm being groomed during our first
Maybe
ever...
I should get out the tweezer. Maybe I could highlight
I'm shedding
your hair.
here on the first video.
Ew. Keep going.
This man can't blow out a candle from 2 feet away. Asthma. Yeah, so, I don't know. It's tough. It should be interesting. I think Courtney is great. She's a quote machine. She's perfect for the show. She's a good,
I'm sorry. Time out.
Wait, hold on. And then I think that, you know, it might cost him a few good girls because they're going to not be able to stand her. All right, sorry, go ahead.
I'm taking a break from who we like out of the remaining women to talk about one thing that happened on the show, and that was with Emily and Blakely. This really confused me. Blakely was highlighting Emily's hair.
Right.
Now, I don't understand. Is Blakely a hairstylist or a VIP cocktail waitress? Now, if she is a hairstylist, does she bring her products with her with the idea that she was going to highlight the girl's hair, or did she borrow it from somebody on set, in which case do they travel with hair highlighting products with The Bachelor, or did she go out and buy it at some salon in Park City? It was very strange. But I like Emily, and I want to talk about her for a little bit because she was probably my favorite.
You've got less than 2 minutes.
All right. Well, she was one of my favorites. You know, I felt bad for her when she, you know, thought she was doing the right thing by telling Ben, you know, you have a witch in the house and you don't even see it.
That backfired.
It totally backfired. And, you know, but she's a really smart girl living with, like, you know, some not so smart girls. It must be very frustrating for her to see this girl be so mean to everybody in the house and then, you know, be la-di-da-di-da with Ben and not say anything. You know, she's a go-getter. Right. Like, why would, you know...
Well, I think she was very firm in the idea that Courtney going on the group date would like expose Courtney as being kind of a witch, and it didn't happen.
Courtney's an actress. She's
good.
She's
perfect
good.
for the show.
She's playing the game. And, what?
Courtney's my girl.
Oh, come on. That is ridiculous.
I love Courtney.
I think Ben is not going to end up with anyone. And if he picks Courtney, he's especially not going to end up with anyone.
Wes will end up with Courtney some way, somehow.
I like Casey B. I think she's got a shot. I like the Jennifer girl, and I liked, you know, Nikki. I don't know if that's going to happen. I like Jamie. We didn't see her at all. And he's going out with, Rachel doesn't have a chance. Sweet girl, not happening.
I don't even know who that is.
It's the blonde girl. Blonde hair, blue-eyed, tall, bangs.
No. I'll have to check it out next episode.
How does he not know this?
Speaking of next episode, we will have to see you in our next episode.
Yes.
We got to wrap up here.
Got to wrap up.
But thanks for tuning in.
Thanks for joining
clicking
us.
on the link.
We got to order dinner because I'm starving.
We have to order dinner. We might go out for some VIP cocktails somewhere.
Really?
No. We'll order in. All right. Anyway, have a good night. Thanks again.
Bye.
Bye.